Hello everyone and welcome back to Sandy Shares on this channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to grow your YouTube channel from 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers the right way. So if you've seen any of my other videos on my main channel, you know that I don't really like throw any punches. I just get right into it. So got my post-its and here we go. The first thing you're going to want to do is choose a category. So oftentimes the first thing that you hear when people ask you to, like, how do I start a YouTube channel? What are you going to talk about? Like, how do you grow a YouTube channel? They're going to say you have to niche down, right? Like we hear that over and over again. What's your niche? What's your niche? What's your niche? And a lot of times I'll see responses where people will say cooking, motherhood, lifestyle. Those aren't niches. Those are categories. So first you're going to choose your category, and I'm going to be using the example of cooking today because I was just talking to another YouTube mama about this. Just want to let you know that if you join my Facebook group, which is linked below, and then comment in there, I can help you find your category or subcategory. And so her category is cooking. So once you've chosen your category, you're going to move on to step 2, which is choose your subcategory, which is your niche. And then after that, you would choose you could even go deeper and choose a more specific niche, or a micro niche, whatever you want to call it. So for example, if your channel is cooking, the next thing you're going to want to do is scale down and say, okay, my category is cooking. And then after that, it's going to be my whole channel is going to be main dishes, or my whole channel is going to be desserts, or my whole channel is going to be, soups and salads, or my whole channel is going to be chicken you can cook with breakfast, chicken you can cook in the crock pot. How do you grill chicken? You could do your entire niche around chicken. The other thing you could do with that is you could, instead of doing breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you could do, your niches could be more like Mediterranean. So cooking would be your category, and then after that you would have Mediterranean or Cajun or home style. So think like Paula Deen's category is cooking, but then her specialty is home style, southern fried cooking. Or Olive Garden is a restaurant, but they are specifically Italian food. And then more specifically than that, they're known for their pasta. So make sure you're getting smaller and smaller as you're going down and the things align. So think of it like bullet points. Number 1, your category is going to be cooking. 1.2 is going to be main dishes, and then 1.3 is going to be chicken. And if you're for starting out, that's the best way to start out, and then you expand out. So once you've beat chicken to death and you're ranking for chicken, and every time somebody searches for chicken, your video comes up in YouTube, then go ahead and branch out and start on maybe salmon or turkey or something along those lines. So that's number 1 and that's number 2. Before I get on to number 3, I just want to remind you to click that little subscribe button down below. I will be uploading everything I know about growing on YouTube on this channel every week. So the third thing you're going to want to do is choose a style of video. So long term, the best thing for you is to choose a style of video that you enjoy filming and that you can do easily. So I have children, right? It's loud in my house. So on my main channel, I do a lot of videos where I can film it, rip the audio, and then later after my kids go to bed, then I can do a voiceover. It is very difficult for me to sit down and do a sit down video. That's why it's taking me so long to make this channel, because it's loud and it's not an easy thing to do. So if you're trying to do only sit down videos, but you got 3 kids running around and you don't have the time or the space, or you can't find a clean space behind you, or whatever your situation is, make sure you choose a style of video that works for your lifestyle that you can maintain, because YouTube is a long-term game and it's something that you're going to have to be able to do for a long time. Something I did when my kids were very small was I did a lot of sit-down videos, but I did them in my car while my kids were asleep in their car seats. And then that only worked for so long. And then my kids were toddlers and I didn't have anything else to do with them, and I couldn't do sit-down videos anymore. Once you have those 3 things in place, your category, your subcategory, or your niche, and then your style of video that you enjoy, which those things are going to take a little trial and error. So it took me like a year and a half to figure out the style of video that I enjoyed making. So the first 6 months that you're on YouTube, you might be throwing different things at your channel, trying to decide what you like, and that's okay. If your first 20 videos or 50 videos are all over the place, that's fine. That's just you getting your footing. Once you have it figured out, once you've made a few different styles of video, once you made a couple videos on a different type of topics, things like that, then that makes it easier for you to choose. And then once you've done that, then you can focus on keywords and thumbnails, because those are the other things that we hear all the time, right? You got to have poppin' thumbnails. You got to keyword research, all of these things. None of that matters if you don't have a category and if you don't have a subcategory and if your channel is aligned and all over the place. Like, it does not matter if you have really good keyword research if your channel is all over the place, because YouTube doesn't know where to put you and it's just going to suppress your video. So most importantly, choose your category, choose your subcategory, and then choose your video styling, because the video style is what makes your videos quality. Something you're good at, something you enjoy doing, shows through on the camera. On the other side, it shows through the viewer watching. Like, you might be able to tell that this style of editing right now, the sit down staring at a screen and talking, is not my favorite style of filming, but there's no other way to do it for this type of video. So here we are. And so once you have those 3 things in place, then you can learn how to do keyword research, and then you can learn how to make popping thumbnails that have attention grabbing. And then after that, be consistent and hang in there. That's literally all there is to growing to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Once you have those 3 things, then you work on keyword research, then you work on your thumbnails, then you continue to show up for your subscribers even when you don't have any subscribers, right? It's super hard to be like, well, I only have 75 subscribers, so nobody cares if I don't upload. The truth is, the YouTube algorithm cares, and that is the most important person you have watching your channel, is the YouTube algorithm. You need to think of them like a subscriber who is dependent on your channel, because the more you feed that algorithm, the more it knows, like, this is what this person is going to consistently show up every single week with a video about chicken. Therefore, I need to push this video out to people who are searching for videos about chicken. And then that's it. Just hang in there. It's a long-term game. So if you're expecting to get to 1,000 subscribers right off the bat, not necessarily going to be the case, especially if you come into this not knowing what you want your channel to be about. But once you have your niche, and once you have it kind of like figured out, and like you've figured out how to make quality videos, you figured out the style that you like, and you've learned how to do your key search research, they'll start coming. All of a sudden there'll be a switch, and then it just goes. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions about anything, please comment down below. I do have a group that I plan to share in every week. It's a Facebook group. I'll also link that down below, as well as my other channel if you want to, check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.